Just one day left before this year's tax filing deadline, but now the IRS says your chance of an audit is lower than it's been in years after nearly $1 billion in budget cuts since 2010. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is with us. Jill, good morning.
Good morning.
So with fewer dollars and fewer people at the IRS, who are they going to target?
They're going after the wealthier taxpayers. So if you make more than $1 million, your chance of an audit is at 11%. If it's over $200,000, 3.3%. But for everyone else, it's actually less than 1%. In fact, 1.4 million folks were audited last year. That is the lowest level since 2005, and it has a lot to do with the budget cuts that we've seen at the IRS. We've seen the budget slashed by about 8% from 2010, so really deep cuts there.
What's the downside of the budget cuts? Because to hear that there are going to be less audits does not seem like a downside.
I know, you're starting like, woohoo! Okay, how about...
And I'm a tax-paying citizen.
Yes, and proud and patriotic. The downside is if you need service, you're in trouble. The IRS gets 100 million phone calls, okay? That's just astounding. And of those phone calls, only 61% of people got through. That's down dramatically. 87% got through 10 years ago. How about the average hold time? You call the IRS, your average hold time, it's 17.6 minutes. 10 years ago, it was 2.6 minutes.
And they say your call is important.
Yeah, I know.
I love that line.
So what should one do if they're having trouble getting in touch with the IRS and they have serious questions?
Well, I think the first thing is you have to go to the website, and it is a robust website. They've got a searchable, very good site there. Now, if you are a taxpayer and you really need help, there is a program that I want to talk about. It's called VITA, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. This is geared towards folks who make less than $52,000 a year, disabled people, people who may not speak English as their first language. The VITA program is very helpful. People should seek it out. And of course, be patient if you're going to call.
And of course, there would be less phone calls if they would just simplify the tax code.
Oh, well, there's that problem, too. I mean, the tax code has actually gone crazy. And you know what? The funny thing is that the president is trying to argue for an increase to the IRS budget. And there's arguing for a 10% increase in that budget. Do you know what the chances are of that going through? I'm going to guess. Okay, 0. So we would expect that you're going to wait longer, and you'll have to really be patient.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jill. Good to see you.